Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in our program. I am so much excited to be with you in this program. And today we have the continuation of the analysis of a poem known as Letter from a Contract Worker. This poem, as I told you last days, that it was written by Antonio Jacinto. And just to start, I would like to begin by speaking a little bit about Antonio Jacinto. That means I wish to speak to tell you who Antonio Jacinto was. Actually, Antonio Jacinto was an Angolan. He was a white Angolan because his parents were Portuguese coming from Portugal. They went to stay in Angola way back before colonialism. They stayed there doing their activities, and there Antonio was born. He was born in the year of 1924, and when he was in Angola those days back, he engaged himself in politics, trying to raise his voice against the exploitation being done by the whites towards the Angolans. In doing so, he found himself tied to the politics of Angola and helped the struggle against the exploitation or the fights for independence in Angola, which gave him the credit. And when Angola got independence, Antonio became a minister for education in Angola. So though he was a white, he got a position or leadership position in Angola. He eventually died in 1991. So Antonio Jacinto died in 1991. Well, coming to the poem Letter from a Contract Worker. What is the poem about? Letter from a Contract Worker is a poem about a man who is far away from his love. He is missing his love because it has been a long time since he last saw her. He is missing the way they used to be together, but the girl is nowhere to be seen. Therefore, he wished to write her a letter, although you will find in the end of the poem very discouraging point whereby the man fails to write a letter because he is illiterate. That's all about what the poem is about. Now, in this poem, what are the probable themes that can be found? In the analysis, I've tried to speak about three themes. The first theme is love affairs. I spoke about it a little bit in the previous video that I made, that there is a love relationship between a man, this who is referred to as a contract worker, and a woman who is living in Angola. Ladies and gentlemen, Antonio is trying to speak about a man who has been taken to work in South African mines, leaving his family in Angola. Staying there, he is missing his love and other family members, but in this poem specifically, he is claiming to be missing his love, whom he used to be together in the past days. Therefore, he wished to write her a letter that would tell how he misses her. That is the first theme, love affairs. The second theme, ladies and gentlemen, is illiteracy. illiterance, inability of a person to read or write. So in this poem, both the man and the woman are illiterates. They do not know how to read or how to write. And this poem, the man claims to be wishing to write a letter to his love, but in the end of the poem, he creates a suspense by showing us that unfortunately he is unable to write, and unfortunately the woman is unable to read. That means they did not get education. Ladies and gentlemen, the third theme is alienation and the isolation. Alienation and isolation, or in other words, you could say separation. In this poem, we see that the man and the woman are living far away from one another. That is, the man is missing the woman. Why? Because they are living far away from one another. Therefore, according to this poem, the persona wishes that he writes the woman a letter that would tell how much he misses her due to separation. Well, due to separation. Therefore, this separation has brought a lot of sufferings and pains. That is why we see the man is trying to express his grief, his fear, because in the poem he's saying he fears losing the woman. Maybe that the woman will be taken by another man. And this could be done after seeing that the man is not returning home. Ladies and gentlemen, those are three themes that can be found in this poem. Maybe with your own observation, could give us other themes if you see. But what can we comment about the language used? Well, first of all, the language used in this poem is romantic. Words which are used here are words that are similarly used by current men and women writing to their love. They are deeper. They're deeper they are emotional, trying to express their emotions about those they love. But the poet has also used the anaphora. If you try to read this poem, you find the man is speaking like his woman is there together with him. But unfortunately, the woman is far and the man is far. Therefore, the man is speaking his words while the woman is far away. Another issue is repetition. Repetition has been used throughout the poem, and especially when the poet says, I wanted to write you a letter. I wanted to write to you, or I wanted to write a letter, is mostly used in this poem. This is to make the emphasis that the man wanted longly to write a letter, but unfortunately, in the end, he failed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to this analysis. If you have any comments, you are candidly invited to drop them down. And thank you very much for listening. Ciao.